Taking a look at him, caution light's been turned off. That'll put Schultz and Franklin. Franklin got the lucky dog on that as he was involved in both ends, but kept things moving. Schultz and Franklin looking back to the green flag. They come to the code. Evans looks at him, he waves it, and we are back underway. 15 laps to determine 3 cars. And 3 cars to move on into tonight's championship A main. Schultz will take off like a rocket down the back straightaway to the lead. Franklin running second. Into turn 3 and 4 we'll go. Keep an eye that 39 of Brian May running third in the transfer spot. Now she's going to turn into a game of bumper cars down off the bottom. That 00, Corey Struckoff out of Kensington, Kansas, works on down into the 4th spot. Now Franklin will move it on around. Franklin, your new leader, off a 2 and down the back straightaway. Franklin moves it on in. He'll let the car drift on up. Schultz is going to come back down on the bottom. Here's your battle for the lead. Now she'll shape up for the bump spot. Here comes Stuckoff. Stuckoff to the yellow. Caution out. North Platte, Nebraska. He will lead the field. He's the captain of the ship. He'll start to rock that right foot down here. Now we go to the green flag. Into turn number 1 and 2, Schultz will tuck it right down on the tires. Here comes Mark Franklin, that's 7. Keep an eye on the mover and shaker. That's Corey Struckoff out of Kensington, Kansas. He is from 11th to the show now. Here they come, 2 and 3 wide. Uh-oh, contact, little bump on a rump, and we go on around. Schultz in that top spot, but look at that 00 of Corey Struckoff. Struckoff up into the 2 spot. Now Franklin running third. Here comes that 55X of Mason Daughters out of Polo, Missouri. We are yellow. It's back to the lead. Watch that 00 car. Cody Struckoff out of Kensington, Kansas. He wants to get back to the lead. Everybody will shake it down on the bottom side. Here comes Mason Daughters on the bottom side, looking at Franklin for that final transfer spot. Off a 2, now they'll rock in the bottom of turn 3. Everybody got it up on the haunches, working it. Easy does it. Look at that 00 of Struckoff up on the outside now. Here's your 3-car battle, and look at this. They just shoved that 7X of Franklin out of the show. Mason Daughters started back there in 10th. Your guys running 2nd and 3rd, coming from 11th and 10th, have moved on into the show. Schultz will look to the bottom side. To the outside goes that Struckoff machine. Struckoff still working the outside. There's a lot of grip up there. Off a 2 and out of back straightaway. He's got to run a lot of forward drive, but look at that. Schultz will grip the moisture. Now Franklin around, and you got a parking lot in turn 2. Off a 3 and 4, we'll see it. Evans already got the caution waving. Time in this B main, or this last chance qualifier, to move on into the A main here tonight. Field will rock it down into turn number 1 and 2. Keep an eye on that double nickel X. Mason Daughters started back in 10th, and he has come to the lead. He's tired of sitting around and waiting. He'll go to that top spot. Daughters, your leader. Oh my, look out. We back him up hard off the top of the racetrack. Cody Sateski up off the top side of turn number 3 and 4. And the yellow is out. And that thing, when he backed up off the top of the racetrack, Mike, I didn't know if he was going to get stopped before the fence. All right, looking for it. Stand on it. We're back to the green flag. Off a 2, working it down the back straightaway. Here comes your guys from the tail, working it up hard on each other now. They've got to remember they're in the show. You got to take care of each other. Daughters on the outside. Here comes Struckoff on the inside. He'll make the move for the lead. Schultz right now is going to have some company back there for 3rd. Off a 2 and out of back straightaway. It is out front. The 00 of Struckoff. That 55X of Mason Daughters working back to the midsection of the Speedway. You got 7 in, 8 out. Down the back straightaway, it is still Daughters up on the outside. Working that Struckoff machine to the inside. Zach Schultz still sitting there in that 3rd spot. Now Daughters let us a little slip of the grip off a 4. That'll let the 00 of Corey Struckoff. Pull away by just a couple cars, but look at this run off the top of 2. Daughters on the outside. You got him wheel to wheel down the back straightaway for the lead. Daughters up on the outside. Struckoff on the bottom. Easy does it. Driving around the top. Sliding. Look at this. You got to be Ginger. Struckoff about ruined his chance to go to the A. Oh my, you know you're in. Don't overdrive it, son. You'll see Daughters. He'll keep it up on the outside. Diamond it. Drop down to the bottom of the corner. Off with 2 and down the back straightaway. It is Daughters, your leader. Then it is a 00 Struckoff and the 55Z of Zach Schultz. And it's the yellow. So yellow. Easy does it off turn 4. Rocket back on the bars. Green's out. Here we go. Down into turn 1 and 2. Look at that. Mason Daughters gone off the back straightaway. He has got 3 car lengths. But look at this. Here comes a 0 HP of Brian Herrick out of Curtis, Nebraska. He's come around Schultz. He'll put himself in the show. Now problems. Look at this. 3 wide for the transfer spot. Oh my. It's time to win it or wear it. You got to either go in or go home. Off with 2 and down the back straightaway. Herrick is moved up, and now you'll see it. The 00 Struckoff and the 55. They'll get together. Easy does it. Be gentle on each other. Yellow for Debris, I do believe. Yep, looks like Debris. It's like a spring laying down in turn number 2. Full of laps left of this one. Green is in the air and we're back underway. Mason Daughters works it up. He'll push the cushion out, diamond it down to the bottom side. Keep an eye on this one, though. Tanner Portner out of Lurie, Kansas. He wants to race his way back into the show. Into turn 3 and 4, Daughters down on the tires. Everybody starting to just find that line they need to keep in position. Top 3 go, 4 on back or home. Daughters is your leader, then it is the H0P with the 0 HP of Brian Herrick. 22T, Tony Fisher's got a little bit of handling troubles on the black machine. So as the field winds on down, 3 to go. It is that 55, your race leader. So, white flag going to be displayed to the field. Mason Daughters rolled off 10th right now. First to the white flag. That driver out of Polo, Missouri. Oh, hang on, the lap car on around in front of the field. Backer to the infield. Put that thing in park and hang tight. Easy does it. Schultz third out, looking in. Oh, hang on. Look out, look out. Oh, my goodness, right there. Checkers out the 55X of Mason Daughters. The second will go to the 0 HP of Brian Herrick and the 55Z of Zach Schultz. And picking up tonight's X-Lax smooth move of the night, that is Tony Fisher in the 22T. Harmon out of Apaho, Colorado. And the 63 is Austin Carter from Beloit. We are green. Field of rocket sock down into turn number 1. Oh, look out. 53 having some troubles. Easy does it. 3 wide back there deep in the field. It'll be Shane Meeks out of Abilene, Kansas, your race leader. 2 by 2. Pancake's got company down on the inside. Here we go. Look at this battle for the 3rd and 4th spots. 2, 3, 4, and 5 is up for grabs. Into turn 1 and 2 they'll go. Meeks down to the bottom side. You'll see the 19H of Brian Hackness right there to the outside, that red, white, and green 19. And Pancake on the bubble in the 40 car. As you look to the inside, here they come, hard charging off of turn number 4, the M15. Dylan Book down there on the bottom side, the driver out of Adel. And now caution, caution. The racetrack, diamond it down and drop the nose. We're back to the green. Look at this, Austin Carter moving and shaking on the bottom side, that 63C, and look out, we got one out in the rhubarb off of turn 1 and 2. And that immediately, he's going. Here we go. We're going to stay to the green. Austin Carter, one spot out looking in. Had troubles last night. Mechanical troubles sidelined that driver in the 63C. He'll look to the inside of Pancake. Pancake down on the bottom side. To the outside goes Carter. Caution is out. Caution out. 24. Jared Kaus bringing out the caution. Into turn 3 off of 4. Drop the hammers. Here we go. Keep an eye on this Carter kid. Austin Carter, the 63 car. Looking and eating down on the bottom side. Pancake on the top of the racetrack in that pink 40 machine. He'll hustle to the outside of the 19H of Brian Hackness. Now Hackness will bobble it on the bottom. Pancake is there. Watch the 21J on the move. Jeremy Ziegler out of Great Bend, Kansas. You've got a great 4-car battle for the third and final transfer spot. Off of 2, now here comes the 19H down the back straightaway to the bottom. Tuck it in, Carter's there, Pancake on the outside. Off of turn number 4, here is a 3-car battle for a transfer spot. Carter's got it by a bumper. Into turn 1 and 2 will go. Meeks, look out, hang on. They got in there a little tough. Pancake bobbled the car to the outside. Here comes Carter back on the inside one more time. Carter downstairs to the outside is Pancake. The 19H of Hackness has been hustled on out of the show. And look at this, they're gonna hustle that 63 car. That kid is on a mission. Places to go, people to see. Troubles down in turn number 4, yellow. Put that pedal on down, we're racing. On down into turn number 1 and 2. Carter gonna take it down to the bottom. Watch it, look at this, the 21J. Jeremy Ziegler to the outside. He's going from 5th to 2nd. Oh, doctor, what a move on down into turn number 3. Wound up whistling Dixie, cracked the whip on the saddle of that thing. Holy cow. The 21J of Jeremy Ziegler out of Great Bend, Kansas, working the top side. Now Meeks on around. Meeks, your early race leader, loops the field, loops the car down in turn 1 and 2. Find the starter button, keep her going. Down into 3 and 4, Pancake now going to work on the 21J, yellow. Does it off of turn number 4. Green's out, we're underway. Off of 2 and out of backside of the Speedway. Pancake will hustle to the bottom. Now look at this. Here comes the 19H of Brian Hackness. Hackness trying to race his way back into the show. He was there earlier. To the outside is Ziegler. 3's the magic number. 4 on back. You're watching from the grandstands. Hackness works it back into that transfer spot. You see the 21J of Ziegler back on the outside. Oh, she's awful tight upstairs this time. Austin Carter hustling that 63 machine. Oh, look at you, hand grenade one. Oh, she's a little hot under the hood. Hang on, look out. Look out, look out. Hang on, stop, there's a fire extinguisher right there, sir.
Barbecue time at the old Speedway.
He literally stayed in that thing past 3 fire trucks, a Dalmatian, and a water hydrant. Holy goodness. Spot and stay there. Easy does it off of turn number 4, looking for the green flag. It is back out of the starter stand, and we are racing. Look at that. Ziegler will go back to the top shelf looking for some real estate. Can't get her reeled in. Carter out front reeling it. Working the bottom. Now was a little tight there on the entry at turn number 3. That'll let that 19H of Hackness out of Leota, Kansas, working right to the rear bumper. But look at that. Carter back gone again. One thing you got to work through is that speedy dry. It'll loosen the car up down there. Everybody doing a nice job of working through it. Handful of laps left in this one. It is Carter, your leader. Now Pancake looking back on the inside of Hackness. Hackness, that red, white, and green 19H car in the 2 spot. That pink and black 40 of Pancake runs in the 3rd spot. Easy does it. Stay in the top 4. You're going to the show. Off of 4, it's still Carter, your leader. Off of turn number 4 this time, you're going to be looking at a deuce to go. 2 laps remaining in this one. Carter started back in 11th. He is your race leader. They'll hustle off of 2 and down the backside of the Speedway. Evans with a white flag in hand. Rocket back to the bottom. Keep it pinched on the bottom. Find that just little piece of moisture to keep them left tires tucked. White's out, 1 to go for Carter. Into 3 off of 4. He's coming on down from the worst to first. It'll be the 63 of Austin Carter. Top 3 move it this way. Pancake goes 3rd. 2nd goes Hackness. And how about it? Run from the tail to the wind. The 63 of Beloit, Kansas native, Austin Carter. Off of 2 and down the back straightaway. Look at this. John Plowman out of Woodbine. 3 wide down the back chute. Oh my, look at this. He'll sneak and greet down to the bottom side. Lamberson up on the outside. Here comes a 60 of Dieter out of Minnesota. You're 3 deep down in front of the grandstands. I tell you what, the no passing sign's been knocked down in the ditch and everybody's working it. Off of 2 and out of back straightaway. Now Derek Lamberson out of Grand Island working that driver out of Woodbine, Iowa. John Plowman. Now they get together for 3rd. Plowman will push up the racetrack a little bit. He'll bring it on back down. Lamberson right there. You'll see that 60 of Nick Dieter out of Brewster, Minnesota on the bottom side. Dieter working that bottom of the racetrack. Lamberson up on the outside. Lamberson the blue and white 31, the black and duct tape number 60 of Dieter out of Minnesota. That's your battle for 2nd and 3rd. That 23 of Fred Truskowski has worked his way on up into the 4th spot. 1 out looking in. Plowman checking out on this one. Got the wick turned up and the kite string hung way out to dry on this one. Plowman. Look at Yeller. Yellow Dakota Sproul there in the 3 car, the 3S, on around in turn number 4. Speedway. Plowman brings him on down off of turn number 4. The green is back in the air, and here we go. Oh, Lamberson got a little shot to the shorts off of 2. Look at, here we go. Oh, my. State Fair bumper car time down the back straightaway. Into 3 and 4. Plowman, your leader, Lamberson. Look out. You got a couple on around down in turn 3. Oh, got a couple on around. Everybody's going to keep moving. Somebody getting the old bad dog, no biscuit. Black flag for questionable driving. Not sure who it's on, but let's keep an eye on the action for 3rd. Lamberson in that 3rd spot. Here comes Jimmy Ness out of Minot, North Dakota. So the 3-star under the black flag for questionable driving. Look at this. Here comes that 23 of Truskowski. He's down to the inside. The 27 of Chase Miller up on the outside. Easy does it. Out front of this, Plowman, your leader, gone 3 wide on down the front straightaway, though. That's a battle for the 1st spot out of a transfer. Oh, my, they'll hook bumpers. Ness and the 23 get together. Off of turn 4 this time. 7 in, 8 to go. Halfway home on your last chance qualifier. Still 3 wide off of turn number 4. Atwood on the outside. Atwood will work it up into the 4th spot. He's way upstairs. Hang on, Jimmy Ness using all of that right side to let the 23 know he's there. On down into turn 3 and 4. Plowman gone out of this one. Different zip code. Got to get a long distance calling card to find him. He's out front. That 60 of Dieter out of Brewster, Minnesota running 2nd. Derek Lamberson out of Grand Island, Nebraska is 3rd. Plowman now working the back half of the field, putting lap cars, picking them off, throwing them down. Tell you what, that 23 of Fred Truskowski and the Jimmy Ness machine, that red 23, the yellow 6. I don't think there is one part of the car that either one of them is not hit. Keep an eye on that quagmire of a race for 5th. Plowman out front showing the way. He has got nearly a straightaway advantage on that 60 of Nick Dieter out of Brewster, Minnesota. Lap car on around, back it up on the top of turn number 2, get her going. He'll keep it moving and we'll stay to the green flag. Plowman, still your race leader in that 17 car. 2 to go, this time past the starter stand. Oh, look out, the 23 got the 97 of Atwood. Oh my. Yellow, yellow. Plowman nice and easy, brings it on down. Evans throws the green, here we go. Off with 2 down the back straightaway. Here comes Derek Lamberson on the outside, working Nick Dieter out of Brewster in the 60. Lamberson on the outside. Now look at Atwood. Atwood's gonna go back to the outside. He's gonna try to charge that machine on up. Is this Lamberson and the 60 of Dieter? They duke it out for 2nd and 3rd. 4th right now is Atwood. 2nd will go to Dieter. Dieter will move it on around. Lamberson back into the 3rd spot. The 97 of Atwood way up top on the outside, working the top shelf. One left in this one. Off of 2 down the back straightaway. Plowman buries that right foot down on the throttle. Feathers it down to the inside of turn number 3 and 4. Meeting John Jamison's checkered flag. It is John Plowman to the win. Third, that'll go to the 31 of Derek Lamberson. And see, the 33R is Aaron Beached. The 23 is Gary Gooder out of Stockton, Saskatchewan, Canada. Clay Money and Kevin Tabor round out the field. Off with 2 and down the back straightaway. Austin Walker out of Utica works it to the top spot. Brandon Damon down there on the bottom side. Easy does it. Feather and Ginger off of 4. Austin Walker, your leader. Brandon Damon running 2nd now. You'll see the 65J of Josh Apple. He motors into that 3rd spot. 4th now to Clinton Hockersmith out of Oakley. He's one out looking in. Look at Cade Calhoun working on that 30 car. Couple 2nd generation drivers working there back there for 5th and 6th on the Speedway. Metz and Calhoun, but out front Walker, walking a dog on him. Making that thing sing, got her whacked up tonight. Look at this, Damon's got company. Brandon Damon sees Apple coming to the inside. Apple in that red, white, and blue 65D or 65J looking on the inside. He'll take it. Brandon Damon in that hot pink breast cancer awareness 33 car gets hustled on back into the 3rd spot. Down the back straightaway, that is Walker, your leader. Apple running 2nd, Damon is 3rd. Coming off of turn number 4, 6 down, 9 to go. Walker, your leader now. Look at this battle for 4th. Clay Money in that 7 car, working his way down to the bottom side. You got a 3-horse battle for 3, 4, and 5. Off of 2 down the back straightaway. Hockersmith, that white and blue HO2, has the 4 spot. Clay Money downstairs in that silver 7 car, trying to make something happen to the outside. That is the 30T of Taylor Metz out of Washington. Field off of 2 and down the back straightaway. Great run there. Leaders have checked out. You got a big breakaway for the top 3 spots. Field to work it off of turn 4. It's Walker, Apple, Damon, 1, 2, and 3. Now Metz will size up Clay Money down into turn number 1. That's your battle on the Speedway. Money down on the bottom. Now Metz will follow him. Everybody just following the tire tracks as they go single file off of turn number 4. But Apple starting to reel back in that Walker machine. Walker, Apple a little tight down to the bottom side. He'll give up some room. Walker then drives further away from him down into turn number 1. Walker and Apple with a 15-car breakaway over Brandon Damon back there in that 3rd spot. Field will hustle it off the bottom of turn number 4. Laps winding down in this one. It is Austin Walker, your leader. Clay Money now working that bump to the rump right there. Watch that Money working on the HO2 of Clinton Hockersmith. Hockersmith right there. Clay Money the 7 working on him down the back straightaway. Two laps to go this time for Austin Walker in that 44 car. Now he's got lap traffic right there. Traffic coming, got a Canadian in front of him. Honk, honk, get out of the way. Take her back north, do a little ice road trucking. He got a last chance qualifier to win. Now the lap car. That'll separate him for 1st and 2nd. White flags out. Walker will drive it to 4 car lengths. Down into turn number 1. Walker there, Apple 2nd, Brandon Damon in that 3rd spot. Gas it in, drive it off. It'll be the 44 of Austin Walker with the win. Third will go to Great Bend, Kansas native Brandon Damon, the 33D. 2nd to the 65, J of Josh Apple. And picking up the win, it will be the 44 of Austin